They say that in Morocco, women carry the calm of the desert on their faces. But anyone who has seen them even once knows, in their eyes burns the fire of ancient cities. This is a land where the heat quiets voices, and the Sahara wind reveals more than people are used to hiding. Morocco is a country on the very edge of Africa, where the Atlantic Ocean meets the warm embrace of the Mediterranean Sea, and the snow-capped peaks of the Atlas Mountains look down upon the blazing dunes of the Sahara. Its territory spans over 446,000 square kilometers, with a population of nearly 38 million people. Rabat is the reserved capital, while Marrakesh is its burning heart, a city of spices, colors, and nighttime bustle. Every city here follows its own rhythm. Fez whispers through narrow medinas, Tangier smells of the sea and distant lands, and Casablanca stretches upward with glass and concrete into modernity. Morocco lives at the crossroads of two worlds, Arab and Berber, and it is this mixed blood that makes its stories so deep, and its culture layered like the patterns on carpets woven for centuries. They say that Moroccan women are the silent mystery of North Africa, but anyone who has seen them in the noisy medinas of Marrakesh or on the terraces of Tangier under the wind from the Atlantic knows. Their beauty is not about showing off. It is about depth. Their faces are warm and soft, with gentle curves, as if sculpted from clay shaped by the sun. Their large dark eyes are calm, yet inside them lives the flame of the desert. Their hair is thick, wavy, mostly dark, like the night above the Sahara. They move smoothly, with that special restrained grace you cannot buy or learn. It is inherited from mothers and grandmothers who walked the same narrow streets for generations, carrying bread, clay jugs, or stories that cannot be forgotten. Their manner is a blend of cultivated modesty and inner dignity. A woman here may speak quietly, but her presence is always felt. Yet behind beauty lies a complex reality. In Morocco, women are increasingly present in public life, working in tourism, education, medicine, and business. Their labor market participation is about 23 to 25%, though slowly rising. In parliament, women hold around 20% of seats, a reminder of the path still ahead. The gender pay gap remains visible, and traditional family roles often press harder than the law. And still, it is Moroccan women who stitch the country together with invisible threads. They run households, raise children, work, study, and craft handmade carpets sold around the world, all while remaining steady when life threatens to fall apart. Their beauty is not only external. It lives in the strength carried in their eyes, and in their ability to move forward, even when the desert wind blows straight into their faces. They say that Moroccan architecture is not made of walls, but of a prayer frozen in stone. And when you first enter the Medina of Fez or Marrakesh, it feels as if every building breathes, remembers the voices of centuries gone by, and its windows watch the world as attentively as human eyes. Morocco is a land where history does not lie on the surface. It has grown into every arch. This style was born at the crossroads of Arab, Andalusian, and Berber traditions. Carved wooden ceilings, green and blue Zellige ceramic mosaics, muqarnas patterns resembling stalactites, and minarets rising into the sky, as if speaking with the wind. In Marrakesh, the Koutoubia stands like a stone voice of time. In Fez, the Bouinania Madrasa reflects whole eras in green and white tiles. In Casablanca stands the Hassan II Mosque, one of the greatest in the world, with a minaret mirrored by the ocean. Its marble floors are cold like the morning breeze, while the wooden ceilings smell of resin and ancient days. But Morocco is not only about grandeur, it is also about labyrinths. The narrow alleys of old Medinas break the logic of maps but follow the rhythm of human footsteps. Doors always tell a separate story: heavy, carved, blue, terracotta, green. as if guardians of secrets that cannot be seen until you knock with your heart. In the south, a completely different world. Kasbahs and Ksars are clay fortresses rising from the plains like natural formations. Their sun-baked, cinnamon-colored walls hold coolness by day and warmth by night. Ait Ben Haddou is like a caravan dream, strong and fragile at the same time, built in the days when caravans of gold and salt crossed these valleys. And in the coastal cities, especially in Essaouira, architecture resembles the breath of the sea. White walls, blue shutters, the smell of fishing nets, and wooden boats drying in the sun. Buildings here seem less strict, more open, as if they too sway gently with the waves. Moroccan architecture is the language spoken by the land. Stone remembers the cries of merchants. Tiles hold the shadows of dances, and old fortresses look as if at night they rise from their places and shift time itself. It does not shout and does not demand attention. It simply stands, majestic, calm, profound. And if you pause for even a moment, you will hear it breathe. They say that Morocco is a land where the earth itself turns the pages of its own book. In the north, it smells of the sea. In the center, of dust and cedar. And in the east, it whispers the songs of the desert. But the real magic begins where different worlds touch each other. The wind from the Atlantic carries the scent of salt, seaweed, and cold foam. The coasts of Casablanca and Essaouira are endless waves crashing against stone, their sound echoing even through the narrow streets of old quarters. Mornings here are cool, and evenings carry a slight bitterness of the ocean. But once you travel inland, everything changes. The Atlas Mountains rise over Morocco like the spine of an ancient beast that has been sleeping for centuries. Their peaks are white in winter, brown and golden in summer. In the valleys grow orange orchards and almond groves, and in spring the falling almond blossoms cover the earth like pink snow. The air smells of resin, stone, and mountain silence. Yet the most breathtaking of all is the Sahara. Not the touristic, polished one, the real one. The sands of Merzouga rise like waves that reshape themselves every morning. When the first sunbeam touches the dunes, they burst into gold, and at night they turn violet, like the sky above an old caravan. The silence here is so deep, it feels as if you can hear the heartbeat of the desert beneath your feet. In the northwest, Morocco hides Talimantan, green hills where Berber villages lie scattered as if by chance, and shepherds lead goats along narrow trails carved between stone terraces. Even the wind is softer here, carrying the smell of wormwood and wild lavender. And then there are the oases, small emerald worlds in the middle of endless sands. Palms whisper so quietly, as if afraid to disturb the peace. Springs gather into thin streams, and the shade is so cool that you want to remain beneath it at least one day longer. Morocco's nature is not about softness. It is about strength, contrast, and beauty that does not ask permission to exist. It can be harsh, yet if you simply pause, you may hear how through wind, stone, and water, the earth itself is trying to tell its story. They say that Morocco lives slowly, but this slowness is not about laziness. It is about savoring the small things, about knowing how to pause in the middle of life's rush and hear the mint boiling inside a teapot. The daily rhythm of Moroccans breaks the stereotype of typical city haste. Morning begins with fresh bread, msemen flatbreads or crispy khobz, still warm from a clay oven. On the streets, the smell of cinnamon and orange oil mixes with the aroma of coffee. And then comes the main ritual, sweet green tea with mint. It is sipped slowly, in small gulps, letting thoughts dissolve like sugar melting inside a glass. In the cities, life boils in a completely different way. Casablanca is modern, metallic, almost European. Marrakesh, on the contrary, is loud, chaotic, hot, like spices sold at the Jama El Fna market. Here people speak loudly, bargain even louder, laugh sincerely, and are never shy with emotion. Street vendors know half the world because everyone comes to them: tourists, locals, and travelers from faraway lands. Fez lives more slowly. The Medina carries the scent of leather from the famous tanneries, where men work inside large clay vats, dipping hides into dyes as if performing an ancient ritual. People in Fez live closer to craft, to tradition, to the heritage passed down through hands. In small villages, the rhythm is different altogether. There is no rush. Children run along dusty roads. Elders sit on benches beneath palm trees, drinking tea and discussing weather, harvests, and family matters. Homes are simple: white walls, blue doors, and a terrace for drying laundry and gathering in the evening. Kitchens smell of couscous, vegetable stews, and lemons marinated since morning. Moroccan social behavior is warm but reserved. A guest will never be left without tea or a place at the table. It is a matter of honor. Yet personal space is respected. No one opens another's door without invitation. Evenings slow everything down. People go to rooftops to drink tea, watch sunsets, and talk about the news. In towns, elderly men gather in cafes, play checkers, and argue about football. Young people sit in modern Casablanca coffee shops, listening to music and working on laptops. A new generation building a new reality. Moroccan daily life is a blend of simplicity and deep sensibility. Life here does not rush forward. It unfolds like fabric at the market, slowly, layer by layer, revealing beauty where sometimes all you need is to sit down, pour tea, and let the world pass by, without hurrying.
Кажуть, що фінансова реальність Марокко – це суміш мрій і обережних розрахунків. Країна красива, але не багата. І щоби зрозуміти, як тут живуть, потрібно відчути цю тонку рівновагу між бажанням і можливостями. Середні місячні витрати однієї людини у великому місті на зразок Касабланки чи Маракеша становлять приблизно 450–650 доларів без урахування оренди. Для сім'ї з 4 – від 1200 до 1800 доларів, залежно від району, звичок та стилю життя. Житло – одна з найбільших статей витрат. Невелика квартира в центрі Касабланки може коштувати 400–600 доларів на місяць, а на околицях – 250–350. У Маракеші ціни м'якші, особливо за межами туристичних районів. У селах і маленьких містах оренда інколи настільки низька, що здається нереальною. Іноді 80–150 доларів за невеликий будинок. Транспорт у країні доступний. Міжміські автобуси дешеві, поїзди сучасні, особливо швидкісний маршрут Танжер-Касабланка. Таксі у містах недорогі, але завжди треба торгуватися або користуватися лічильником. Їжа – це приємна частина бюджету. Марокканська кухня ґрунтується на недорогих локальних продуктах – овочі, спеції, хліб, курятина. У невеликих ресторанах ситний обід коштує 3–6 доларів. На ринку можна купити все – від свіжої риби до гір м'яти для чаю за смішні гроші. Середня зарплата в Україні коливається біля 350–450 доларів на місяць. У великих містах у банківській сфері, IT або туризмі вона може сягати 600–1000 доларів. Але контраст між столицею та провінцією відчувається дуже сильно. У селах багато родин живе на 200–300 доларів, підкріплюючи бюджет власним господарством. Марокканська економіка будується на туризмі, сільському господарстві, ремеслах та текстильній промисловості. І хоча країна розвивається швидко, людям доводиться жити обережно, раціонально. Економіка Марокко – це не про достаток. Це про вміння робити багато з малого. Про чайницю, яку використовують десятиліттями. Про килим, витканий руками, що годує сім'ю. Про ритм життя, який навчає. Справжня цінність у простоті, а не в розкоші.